We're actually crushing the French army. Yeah, no, I guess when you have like twice as much technology as your opponent, you tend to still do pretty good regardless. So yeah, no, you know what? Our fear of France this whole time might have been a little bit overblown. By the way, when can I true size of 48, and at that point we might be able to odd flag. I think this is like isn't this like the German eagle or something like that? Yeah, now it can. I mean, what if we were to take Alsace-Lorraine? I mean, they still have Lorraine here. We're not technically at war with Lorraine. Okay, move you guys here. I know Poland is taking some territory, but we can deal with the Polish situation afterwards. It's definitely not as important. Okay, no, they're actually doing a lot of damage. Move your infantry down south. Oh, because we don't have a lot of infantry supporting this. But now that we have more infantry to go back into the front line, we should do a little bit better. Andorra? Hi, Andorra. Do you want to join the war? You will accept? Why not? Okay, this battle is going pretty badly. You have a 2 defense general, which is pretty good. 1.2. Okay, you guys did back off. Really not even too sure why, honestly. Like, do you have... What's your most populated territory? It's your territory in you know, this little colony right here? Like, where's your... Ile-de-France, Artois, French Caracas. I mean, it's one of the most industrious states. It's tied for 4th. Rhone, Artois. I mean, like, again, I wouldn't mind it. So, yeah, you know, why don't we take a French... Okay, Belgium's... Or, no, not Belgium. The Dutch are trying some sneaky maneuvering. You come over here. Again, we'll try to beat France first. Salzburg wants an alliance. That's okay. Yeah, we'll crush you. Come down here. France, you might end up losing like your entire army, which is kind of funny. Okay, we'll add you to my sphere. Welcome to the friendship group. What are we doing? Right, negative 13%, mostly because of battles. How much would your colony be? French. The 15 war score. You know what? It's 11 infamy. I'll take it. France, you should just give me the land. Like, we won't even like think about what Poland is doing, because I really don't care. I don't think it matters that much. We just come here, we kill a bunch of French armies, and then we'll basically be sitting on top of the world. We're at 22%. You not say yes quite yet. And unfortunately, like, I would like to take Poisson. It would make my borders look a little bit nicer. But I don't want to spend the infamy quite yet. Okay, let's occupy this. Send you here. Again, our main job is just killing the French forever. Oh yeah, we do have a colony. We inherited these islands for some reason. Again, I'm not too sure why. We just kind of did. Okay, 1 war score France. We're at 26%. You would accept? Okay, now the war is over. Get out of here. Demobilize the army. Are one of you, like, our pure... Yeah, okay, you guys go back to Berlin. Our other rally points... get rid of this. Isn't real. You go to you go here. Go back to Berlin. You need infantry. God, you all need infantry divisions. Okay, so we'll pull you back for now. We do need to completely like reorganize everything that's here. And we now have, of course, a nice little territory in India. Can I put any troops there? 4? Yeah, sure. Let's build 4 infantry. And that might already be one of our better states. I will, of course, have to open all factories, subsidize all factories, upgrade all factories. Holstein? Is Holstein not already a You're already cores, right? Yeah. So like, what's your problem? But I'm saying, like, okay, we have 1,100 points here. Yeah, this is already our 3rd most industrious state, and we just took it from France. So I mean, that's nice. I mean, if we can maybe like Britain, what's your most industrious state? England, England, England. Bengal is your 5th after all your territory internally. We can rename this country, which I don't see a reason not to. You know what? Now we have the money. Let's commission another warship. Let's rename this territory. No, overall, I think we're doing a pretty good job. I don't know what's going to happen with Poland, Lithuania if it gets feared by Russia and they do the partition of Poland event. Because normally it's supposed to get split between Austria, Prussia, and Russia. But Prussia doesn't exist anymore. It's now Germany. And does that actually have Massa? I have no idea who that is. But you know what? Sure. Oh, you're this guy in Italy. Of course. Why would I think otherwise? Oh yeah, you as well. You should be in my sphere. Gain 20,000 pounds. I mean, that mostly pays for the warship we just bought. I think that's decent. Okay, cut military spending at least a little bit. We're also going to need basically, like, honestly, like a full round of infantry. Just try to make sure everything here is looking good. What's the supply limit in Berlin? It is 72. We'll just get these troops a little bit closer to the front lines. Or close enough to the front lines to Berlin. But overall, I mean, France had 76. We killed a lot of French troops in that war. Treaty of Economics, parliamentarianism. You know what? Sure. You know what? Now that Germany's united, why not lean more towards a parliamentarian viewpoint? I mean, they are laissez-faire, which sucks major ass. Upgrade all our factions again. What I want to happen is I want the French Revolution. I want that to happen in Germany. Like I think excuse me, like a German Napoleon. Why would I think you're already integrated? National focus could go up. Don't need. Like, you'll never be able to be colonized. Nothing's really gonna happen with like the colonies here. Okay, Transylvania, get you up to cordial, then we can get you up to neutral right away, or up to friendly right away. Put you right in my sphere. I mean, Hungary is the thing is they're in 9th place. Hungary can easily become a great power again, which does scare me. It scares me kind of away from putting them in my sphere. I mean, okay, you're fighting you. Hungary wants territory, 40 divisions. I mean, France. Why are we allied to the French? I honestly have no idea, but that's kind of funny, so I'll keep it. I mean, we're allied to Russia, we're allied to France. I mean, it's Bismarck's dream right there. You're at war with... Force the Austrian Empress to abdicate. I'm going to take a guess that Austria has no chance of winning this war. Like, Austria, okay. Austria, let's just be honest here. Who's the Holy Roman Empire? I'm not in it. Remember, I left the HRE. So I think it's just you, Bohemia, and Salzburg, and maybe, like, Liège. There's nobody, literally nobody, who's in the HRE anymore. Okay? Okay, now we put you in our sphere. Next up, do you think that we, like, maybe influence these guys? We can annex them? Well, let's find out. I mean, France and Britain are competing for these guys. So, I mean, it might be entirely possible that's actually how this works. You influence them, and then they get annexed into your country. Because France and Britain have been annexing these guys without actually going to war with them. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Okay, more defense, development speed. Like, the thing is, like, our army is just so much better than basically anybody else's. Okay, let's split these troops up while we're building more. You need more small arms. Like, we're probably trying to buy so many guns right now. Yeah, 5 stockpile is basically nothing. So then we're going to need... Let's just build, like, 4 engineers. Build a couple of hussars. A couple of grenadiers. One heavy artillery. Sure, why not? Okay, but star. Get you up to cordial. The British and the French, I was just thinking, like, might try to fight against their influence, but they're not even going to try to, actually. I mean, the French, they do have a 51 stack in... Okay, the British and the French have rather large armies in the region, which is a little bit scary. But, I mean, Hyderabad would be nice for us to take. I mean, you have Nagpur as well. We're actually the #1 great power now. We went from, like, 7th to being #1. I'm guessing our industry is just our industry is just crazy. Now that we've united the entire country, like, nobody can stop us. Which, I mean, is not a surprise. That was what happened in real life in the 1870s. So, I mean, you do it 150 years earlier. I don't see why Germany's economy would be really any worse. Yeah, I mean, Austria... You are dead. I don't like that, France is... I mean, I don't like... What's this going to do? I don't know. I think it might make... It might make Austria like a French puppet state? Which would be pretty bad. Okay, so it's 1746. Constitution, Republicanism, and Revolution. I think this is what we need to get to, but it's like, it's a 1780 tech. Okay, an event just fired. The Treaty of something. You are a minor nation. Treaty of Strasbourg. This happened. I don't know what that means. They decided to... Okay, so they decided to do vaccinations. I mean, that's cool and all. But Austria right now is a minor nation. We can influence them in like 2 years from now, I think. Yeah, you can already see that the game's actually running faster now that we've killed all of the German minor states. Tape a star. Add you to my sphere. Apparently at some point, Denmark got Scone. I don't know when that happened. Scone, Skane, Malmo, actually. Either way. I mean, it's more territory for us because, you know, of course, you are our puppet state. What are you guys waiting on? You need field rations, huh? Don't automate. Buy like 213 of those. Yeah, I mean, like, we make mostly anything we need. But, you know, why not 2 more heavy artillery? I mean, we're second in military. We're probably still lagging behind. Apparently, we're still lagging behind France, which I don't necessarily agree with, but okay. I mean, again, our navy is still definitely a weak spot for us. Build a couple of you in like 3 rounds of frigates, because you need Clipper convoys. We can just buy, like, at this point, like, we're rich enough that we can kind of just buy whatever we need. Buy 638, why not? Okay, let's get law in jurisprudence. I don't know what this actually says, but we'll get this tech. Apparently, it also allows us to research terrorism. Currently reformist. Women's suffrage, rhetoric of hate. Apparently, rhetoric of hate gives you better military hospitals. Spain did something here. What about you? Oh, we have conquest for India as it costs us belly. Oh, okay, okay. I know what I'm spending my my next things here on. Okay, so let's make like 1 good army. And they will be our... Combine you. You know, okay, we're going to quickly get everybody going to Berlin. And as long as like a month doesn't tick by, we shouldn't have a problem here. 1, 2... Okay, let me... 1... Okay, are you ready for me to click this? 4, 5, 6... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Send in a... You don't even have any cavalry divisions, huh? Well, okay, so I can see that you've lost a lot of men. But you're going to go up to here. Get onto the boats. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are these probably like not great armies right now. But they're a decent enough template that we can kind of work around in the future. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have any more engineers. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can already see that we probably don't have enough. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so all the artillery. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have way too many infantry divisions, so that's good to know. Yeah, no, we have way too many infantry. So you know what? Split these guys in half. Delete them. Immediately replace them with a round of artillery. You go here for right now. We do need more transports. Because right now... I mean, you're missing all but 1. You know, that's fine. We'll send you over to India. Hopefully you won't sink. Do you have any allies? You have 1 down here. You have 15 stack. I mean, what's your military tech at, though, right? At 8. Again, we're at, what, like 21? Like, our units are just better. Very influential nobility. Sure, why not? What about, like, if I had to declare war, what does it do? It's a demand state, costs us belly. Do you think it exists? Like, France... Britain, Portugal probably also has it. I'm guessing if you border them, you can use the casus belli. Does that apply over here as well? No, it doesn't seem like you guys have the same, I mean, Dominion of Louisiana just has, like, a lot of cores that they can maybe push, but it'd be very difficult for them to actually push them. Again, we're going to upgrade all these factories. Are we funding our Navy? I mean, we can fund the Navy without even going bankrupt, so... Like, why not? What we might need... What are you? Denmark. Oh, no, we do. I was going to say we need ports down here. We kind of do have ports. Of course, you know, military access to you because Denmark, our loyal puppet, has territory down here in Africa. Russia, you're at war. With who? These guys again? I mean, sure. But I hope you do not need my help. You're going to try to take... I mean, you're at war. You're at war with a lot of people right now. Poland's at war. You're at war. Our truce expired to you in June of 48. We can try to influence you, put you in our sphere then. We'll see if Austria wants to join Germany. I mean, again, they are a minor nation. If they do join, you know, them and Salzburg, we'd be in an incredible position. Also, why are the artillery not being built? What do we need for you? Line artillery? Only by building 13, get 312 of them. There we go. Problem solved. Just buy more. Have you ever thought about just buying more stuff? It would solve a lot of your problems. Okay, but the military, I mean, we're still second place. I'm assuming you're doing pretty well because of naval units. No, I mean, leaders are pretty good. Yeah, 96 for leaders. Okay, let's do a quick dock in this port. Get back onto the ship. We might need to, conquer one territory in... Because we have this one port, which is nice. But we might need a second one later on. Like, what about Madagascar? We just do, like, a full annexation of Madagascar and make that into, like, our halfway point between India and Germany. So be like Germany to the Danish colony to Madagascar to India. And how much would that be for a... I mean, demand concession. No, we have the Seychelles. No, we don't. That belongs to you. Okay, I think this island chain is just broken. France. I mean, guess we are allied to France, so they are going to give us access there. But I mean, that's not going to last forever. By the way, what's your concession? I don't know, because this is North Madagascar, South Madagascar. Like, I think it makes sense for a war. Because, I mean, right now, our ships are not very fast. I think these are the only transports we'll ever be allowed to build. France is at war. Who are you at war with? You're at war with you. I mean, I'll say yes. To keep you in my good books, I will immediately remove you from my sphere. And then declare war on you. I mean, it does cost, I think, 1 infamy, but that's okay. Declare war. Call in Bastar. France, would you join this war? You would not accept. I mean, again, technically, I think Britain and France can intervene, but I doubt they will. Okay, because you have 15 stack. I mean, our troops should just be better, even though they can mobilize, because, again, they are technically civilized countries and not uncivilized. So, in terms of game mechanics, they can mobilize against us. They have to. Okay, so move you here. Okay, split you guys up like that. So that looks pretty okay. The engineers will do the same thing. No, not all of you. No, please, go back to Berlin. You're making my life harder than it needs to be. But the engineers, you come over here. Okay, do this. And then you split and go into that army.